My name's Chris. Welcome to my channel. I got a package from Thermalwood Canada in the mail just today. And what's funny is right before I got this package, I just watched a video about the same exact company by Robbie or Brien. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. You can see some of his tests with it. But I'm going to be doing some tests myself. This is supposed to be, in this box, a fingerboard blank made of maple. But it's been thermally modified to look like ebony, which I find extremely interesting. I've heard of something called royal blackwood, which is, I think, purple heart, which has been thermally modified to look like ebony. But in this case, it's maple. They contacted me and said they had seen some videos of me making guitars and wanted to know if I'd want to try it out. And of course I said yes. The reason I said yes, and I was really excited about it additionally, is because this is my fourth guitar build. I've got Babinga back and sides. I've got the rim set just about done. I've got the back braced. I've got to shape the braces. I've got the neck plank done. And I've got an ebony finger plate. And I was planning on using an ebony fingerboard as well. So perfect timing. I've got this ebony alternative that I can use on this guitar and be able to see how it holds up and how it looks all the way through the whole guitar build. So I think it's pretty interesting. So anyway, let me go ahead and open this box and we'll see what the product looks like. It should look like ebony. So let's get this thing open. Wow. This is really cool. No stinking way. I cannot believe, looking at this, that this would have been maple. It's called Obsidian Ebony. Man, this is cool. It feels, dense and heavy. Kind of like, ebony does. Like this little bitty pin blank here feels, heavy for its size. I've got this ebony here for this head plate. And I've got my very first guitar I ever made, which has West African ebony from a bridge and the fingerboard. Putting this up to all of them, it is really black and just evenly colored. Here it is side by side with the Gabon ebony pin blank. It's really dark and black, just like the pin blank. I don't see much variation in the black color. If I put it next to the head plate, you can see the kind of brown colors in the head plate, and next to the pretty even coloring of the fingerboard. I mean, here you can kind of see a little bit of discoloration that could be just the light. Let me zoom in on it and see. Zooming in on it, looking in the camera screen, I can't really see anything. Maybe just a very small amount of variation in color. You can see a difference. Of course, the West African ebony has some brown streaks in it. The Obsidian ebony, you can see, a little bit. It may be just a trick of the camera or the light, but looking at this in person, not through the camera lens, it looks really black and really even. Just want to wipe it with a little bit of mineral spirits. See what it looks like. Shop lights are pretty bad in here. The lighting is not so good. So let's go ahead and take this outside and see what it looks like in natural light. So here's what it looks like in the sun. If you look at the back now, you can see some of the grain lines appearing. And you can see definitely a little bit more brownish tint in some areas. Let me see, looking here, it almost looks like it's rifts on wood, unless that's the, the blade. I can't tell. But anyway, it's pretty straight. Doesn't look like it's got much cut to it at all. Maybe just a tad bit. And here it is outside, but not in direct sunlight, okay? It's kind of glaring to be in the bright light, but looking at it right here, maybe you get a better idea. Still think it looks pretty cool, and I am still planning on using it in the guitar. So let's try planing it. Just in case you're wondering, the dimensions of this fingerboard blank are 69 millimeters wide. Let me see if I convert that. I don't know what that is. 27 inches, 69 millimeters wide. Let me measure it this way. 22 inches long, 3/8 of an inch thick, or about 9.5 millimeters thick. And just so you know, the only maple I've ever worked with before was on my second guitar build. I used a maple bridge plate. I've never planed it or anything like that. It's got an interesting smell. It's weird. It's almost got like a medicinal smell. Strange. So the smell is kind of weird, but I mean, that's not gonna put me off from using it, but just wasn't expecting it. It doesn't smell like wood at all. Like I said, it smells medicinal. Very odd. Let's go ahead and take a cut off the end on the table saw. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the end. It's black through and through. So pretty cool. I've not cut enough maple to know, does maple smell medicinal when you cut it? Maybe somebody can let me know in the comments, but definitely it's got a medicinal smell. A mixture between menthol and, you know, cold heat, that cold heat rub. But anyway, I'm pretty excited to start using this and to try it out on guitar number 4. So I'll do some updates as I work on this more and start putting it on the guitar to let you know more about how it's working out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.